Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to show you what all these markings are on this astrolabe, what they mean and how to use them. We really hope that looking at the previous video of ours you have made your own astrolabe and it is ready to be used. As you already know, this side of the astrolabe is called back of the mater. And the other side, this is called the front, which is the climate. And over it, the rete has been attached. Let's go through these scales one by one and try to understand what they are and what they do. So at the back of the mater, at the edge of it over here, this is elevation scale. It shows you the degrees of altitude of the celestial object. The alidade, which is this, the alidade, if it is aligned at 0, you can see right over here, this is 0. The celestial object is at horizon. It is at 0 degree altitude at your position, the celestial object. If the alidade aligns over here, look at this where it is aligned, 20. The celestial object is at 20 degree. That really means you have to tilt your head 20 degrees up to be able to see this object, which is at 20 degrees from your standpoint of view. As the object rises in the sky, the alidade will show you more and more angle. You can see that how it is going up, more and more angle. And as it reaches 90 degree, you can see that it has reached 90 degree now, 90 degree mark. That means the celestial object is right overhead. You have to tilt your head 90 degrees up to be able to look at that object. So this is an elevation scale. It shows you by how much degree you have to tilt your head up to be able to look at that celestial object. This scale will be used to measure the angle of altitude for the sun and for the stars at night. Just one disclaimer, please do not look at the sun directly. There are other ways to find the elevation or angle of altitude of the sun. We will teach you how to do that using this same astrolabe. Just for the sun, do not look at the sun directly. So we will use this elevation scale. We'll teach you how to use this elevation scale to measure the angle of altitude for celestial object. If you go from, you can also see that if you go from 20 degrees to 30 degrees, it has been divided into 10 parts. Starting from here, going across 10 parts to 30. This is 21 degrees, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, like that. Each small part is 1 degrees for accuracy. It's just like a protractor, how you use a protractor. It's like that only. The other scale that we want to show you is the month and date scale. This is the month scale. And this is its date scale. So look at this. Suppose I am in February 10th. So this is February, starting from this point, February 1st, then this is 5th February, 10th February, 15th February, 20th February, 28th February, Then this is 5th March, 10th March, 15th March, 20th March, 25th March, 31st March. This is March. Likewise, there are 12 months around in a circle. And below each month, there is a scale which shows the date of that month. You can align your Elidade to a particular month and a particular date of that month. For example, again, this is January. You can see that this is January. I'm going to align it to 20th January, like this. This alignment is very important to be understood in order to understand and apply the functions of the astrolabe, which we will show you in further videos for sure. So is it clear? This is the month scale and this is the date scale. You can align your Elidade to any month and date of any month just by rotating the Elidade. Just align it to whichever date of any month you want. There is another scale you will see which is farther away from the center, this one. Do not use this month scale, discard it. Don't use this month scale. Use this month scale and this date scale. We really hope this is clear. Now let's come to the third one. Look at this scale. These are all the zodiac constellations. These are the zodiac constellations through which our sun passes around the year. There are 12 of them. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, like this. There are 12 of them in this circle. What we want to do is we want to understand what zodiac is applicable right now at a particular date or on a particular date of any month. So suppose you align this Elidade on January 20th. This is 20th, this is January. You align this Elidade on January 20th. Do you see which zodiac constellation it is going through? Follow this. You will see that it is at the edge of Capricorn. This is Capricorn, it is at the edge of Capricorn. Right? Maybe let's take 10th January. So this is January, this is 10th. So 10th January. You see that it is, so Capricorn is starting over here and ending over here. You can see that is right almost in the last half, second half of the Capricorn. You will see that the Capricorn below has been divided into 30 parts. These are 30 parts. Each small part corresponds to 1 degree. So this is a 30-degree arc. And such that there are 12 such arcs, completing a 360-degree circle. There are 12 zodiac constellations. Each zodiac constellation is broken into 30 parts. Each small part is 1 degree. So if I align this to 10th January, it is coming in Capricorn. So count the parts. This is 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 degrees into the Capricorn. We are right now on January 10th. We want to find which degree of Capricorn is applicable. It's 20 degrees into the Capricorn. This actually is the position of the sun in its path across the zodiacs. One more example. suppose it is November 20th. So this is November, this is 20th, so November 20th. I'm aligning my early date to November 20th. Now follow this. You will see that it is in Scorpio. Again, 30 parts starting here, Scorpio starting over here to this, 30 parts are there. Align this to 20th November. It's aligned to 20th November right now. Follow this, and at this point it is coming right now. At this point, how many parts? 5, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 degrees into the Scorpio my sun is currently. On 20th November, not currently, or 20th November, my sun is in a Scorpio at 20, sorry, this is 10 degrees, 20, at 27 degrees, sorry. November 20th, my sun is in Scorpio at 27 degrees into the Scorpio. This information will be helpful in finding the local time, local daytime or local night time. This information will be helpful in finding that. We'll show that to you in further videos how to do that. Right now we are just trying to show what this scale means and how to align things according to those scales. Hope this is very clear. The whole point is the back of the meter can be used to find the altitude, elevation of the celestial objects using this scale. Can be used on a particular date to find the position of the sun in its ecliptic. So you align the early date to a month, a particular date of the month, finding its position in the constellation, in any of the zodiac constellations. And note that, keep it noted with you, because that will be used to really understand how to use the astrolabe for practical applications. Hope this back of the meter scales are clear to you and how to use them, how to align the early date to them. Let's flip to the other side. This is the front side of the astrolabe, and this is called the climate. Climate is actually the below part, this one. This is highly latitude specific. Hope you have printed the climate of your own latitude. The climate will be used to find the local time, local day or local night time, to find the sunrise or sunset time, duration of the day, etc., etc. Let me show you what this scale means. This is the time scale. You can see that this is 12 noon, this is 12 noon, this is 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is midnight. Then 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. and 12 noon, back to 12 noon again. So this is a whole 24-hour cycle. You can see that this is 1 p.m. and this is 2 p.m. It has been divided into 3 big parts, 1, 2, 3. Each part is 20 minutes wide, and each part is divided into further 5 parts. So each small part is 4 minutes wide. So if my rule, this is called rule, if my rule is over here at B, It's showing 2 p.m. right now. It is showing 2 p.m. right now. If I move it this much, now it is showing 2:20 p.m. Move a little bit more like this. At this point, it is showing 2:40 p.m. If I move one partition ahead, just one partition, just one partition ahead. So this was 2:40 p.m. If I move just one partition ahead, it will add 4 minutes to it. 2:44 p.m. Each of these small partitions is 4 minutes. This is 20 minutes. This is 20 minutes. And this whole thing is 1 hour. From this point to this point, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, like that. Let's try to align it at 10 p.m. 8 minutes. So this is 12 noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10. So let me rotate my rule to 10 p.m. Here, this is 10 p.m. And I want it to be at 10:08. So this is 4 and this is 8. This is 10:08 p.m. for me. Remember that this is midnight. This is the top of the astrolabe. So top is 12 noon and below is midnight. So this is 10 p.m. This is 10 p.m. So again 10 and then one small partition 4 and then one more 8. Then 12, 16, 20. So 10:20 p.m. I am at. So this is the time scale. It's the small pieces of it, minute by minute piece of it, and you can use this time scale and the rule, align the rule with the time scale to understand what time it is. This is still a demonstration of how these scales are and what they mean. How to really use them for real, we'll show it in further videos. As you already know, this is a climate. Latitude is specific. If you look closely, you'll see that this point here, from where every line appears to come out from, the source of all the lines which are coming out from it, see, this point is zenith. Zenith is the point exactly overhead. If you tilt your head upwards 90 degree, you see right overhead, this is the point, zenith, right over you at the top. This is North Pole. So you are standing right below this point, right below this point. This is 80 degrees altitude, 70 degrees altitude, 60 degrees altitude, 50 degrees altitude, like that. Somewhere over here will be 0 degree altitude, which has not been shown here. 0 degree altitude, which means you're looking at horizon, parallel to the Earth's surface. All these circles that you see, these circles, these are called Alma Cantor, or more easily you can just call them altitude circles. These are altitude circles, the circles that you see. So if you follow, this is 50 degree altitude. That means if you are standing below this point, which is zenith, overhead point, you're standing at your place right below this point, any object that is over here on this altitude circle, you will have to tilt your head by 50 degree. You have to lift your head by 50 degree. Upwards, obviously. Yeah. So these are altitude circles. These lines that you are seeing coming out and going farther and farther away like this, these are lines of azimuth. These are lines of azimuth. This is horizon. That is the last point on Earth's surface that you can see, horizon, where it seems like Earth and sky are meeting. This is the horizon. This circle is Tropic of Cancer. This is equator, and this is Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Cancer, equator, Tropic of Capricorn. All of this side in this astrolabe is west side, and this is east side. The sun will rise from here and will set on this side. You know that already, obviously. Now coming to this transparent sheet. This transparent sheet is called RETI. The black spots that you show, that you see over here, that you see over here, these black spots are all stars forming the constellations. You can see that very clearly. Well, see, the constellations have been shown on it with very light markings between the stars, between the black spots. You can see, right? Look at this circle, this circle. This is the ecliptic. The sun is passing through this circle, or on this circle, through these zodiac signs. These are the same zodiac signs which we showed you on the back of the meter over here. These are the same zodiac signs. Each zodiac sign has been broken into 15 parts. For example, look at Libra, starting from here, 15 parts till here. Look at this black line. Starting here, ending here, 15 parts. Each small part is 2 degrees. Each small part is 2 degrees. This constellation has been broken into 15 parts. There are 12 such constellations, which makes it 180 degree. But the whole circle is actually 360 degree. So each part is showing 2 degrees. So if you look at it carefully, starting from here, this is first part 2 degrees. Then this is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, like this, covering till here 15 parts, covering 30 degrees for this constellation, zodiac constellation. Likewise, there are 12 such constellations. 12 such constellations covering the whole 360 degree. Remember how we found the sun's position on a particular date in a particular constellation and how much degree it has gone into that constellation on the back of the meter? We found that. That number is the position of the sun, which will be marked on this ecliptic, and by using that information and the altitude circles, we can find the local time, which we'll show in the further videos. We really hope that you have understood all the scales in this astrolabe on the back of the meter and all the diagrams, all the prints that are being used to make this astrolabe work. What we have explained is useful enough. You'll be able to do a lot of tasks just by using that information. We really hope that it is clear to you. If any doubts or any queries, please feel free to message us on our number 9680-648-958 or drop an email to skullandskill@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening.